Plus 1D. Well, it's 4D, but yeah. Oh, the queen, there she is. She's sick. Hey, oh, Headhunter. Yo, she is sick. Divine as well. Where's Roa? I don't know, dude, maybe. Divine. Two divines. Man, today's only getting better and better, dude. Oh, diamond. I mean, there shouldn't be mana issues for... Oh, divine. Just have a mana on kill jewel for mapping. And for bosses, if it's taking that long, yeah, just use a regular mana flask. But, hey guys, I want to make a kind of quick video going over what I'm doing for my, Atlas strat, how I'm making a ton of currency, some bugs as well, and how you can get around some of these bugs, all that. So as you can see, my character is already, I would say, pretty decked out. We have the cat charm right here, which is worth around 134 divines. We did drop Headhunter, quite insane. At the time, I was like 140 divines, which I could afford anyway. 145 divines in stash, Rakiatas. We are a really good geared character. Also an insane amulet, which I crafted today on stream. Really insane. Yeah, overall, I probably have made, I don't know, 400 to 500 divines since league start. I want to go over how I did all that in this video. So first things first, we'll go over the notepad here, and we'll talk about what the farm I'm doing, which is Abyss. First things first, there is a lot of bugs right now in the game. Almost every league mechanic has a bug, and there is an Abyss bug as well. Most common one is unable to complete the Abyss maps, in the Abyss area to get your quest points. So you unlock this Abyss, and the most common issue is that people cannot finish these Abyss cracks. They just get bugged, they can't progress. And there are some workarounds here that you can try to do for yourself. The first workaround you can try doing is you go to your Atlas tree, and if you have this node selected, you want to select any faction and then try to rerun the Abyss map, and that might fix it. Another one is some maps won't spawn Abyss, so you complete the map, then run the map again, and sometimes that will complete the map and you get the skill points. But yeah, in general, there is just a lot of bugs right now. These are the two known fixes that you can try to do for yourself to try to finish all the Abyss points. Just keep that in mind, but pretty much every single mechanic in the game right now has a lot of bugs. Next, I'll quickly talk about the Atlas. So one thing to note here is that you fully unlock the Atlas, you get every single point here. So you cannot respec your Atlas. You can only ever respec these like big notables. But yeah, you cannot respec your Atlas, and that's fine because you will unlock everything. If you don't know how to unlock everything, essentially you have to kill the boss in the middle here, like the second arbiter, the origin of the tower. You have to kill this guy 5 times, collect every single zone, and then you unlock every single Atlas point. Or you complete every single map inside of this area, and you complete all these maps. That will also give you every single Atlas point, but that will take a lot longer. Find this guy, you just need to, go out on the outskirts and find the citadels. They're different type of citadels, but it's for this guy instead. Anyway, I'm not going too in depth on this because I want to make a full Atlas guide. That'll be like another day or two. But yeah, that's how you unlock all your Atlas points, and it's not a big deal if you choose the wrong path. But if you did want to know what I did Essence into like Shrine, Strong boxes, then took some Rogue Exile nodes. And most importantly, I just pretty much took all the natural juice on the tree. So increase the number of rare monsters, increase, number of magic pack size or just regular pack size. Yeah, that was pretty much my Atlas goal, is just get all the natural juice on the Atlas itself. Taking all the tablet nodes are really important. So increase tablet effect. You can just type tablet right here and make sure you grab like all these nodes to all light up for you. Yeah, that's most of what I did. Rogue Exiles is very strong if you're doing Abyss. So if you are doing Abyss, I would get Exiles because you do get some more diamonds from that. That is a regular Atlas. Don't stress about it. It's really not a big deal of what you take because you look at everything. Just take what you like and you enjoy. If you like doing Essence, take Essence. If you like doing boxes, take boxes. The only thing I will say is that if you are going to do Abyss, the strategy I'm doing, definitely take all the Rogue Exile nodes because they will drop more diamonds or you'll get more diamonds. So these nodes are pretty important. As for like the big notables, I guess I have Rarity found here. Pretty good. Effectiveness is probably also pretty good. Rogue Exiles increased chance here because once again, more Rogue Exiles and more diamonds. And that's pretty much all the important ones. The other ones don't really matter. I guess you also want additional Rogue Exile here if you're doing powerful map bosses that also get more diamonds. Also pretty good. And yeah, the other ones don't really matter all that much. Essence perk battles here. But yeah, just make sure you get all the tablet effect and get all the natural juice nodes and all the exile nodes, and you're pretty much good to go. Besides that, just grab what you like. Now on to Abyss, the strategy I've been doing and how I pretty much made all my currency. So I'll quickly talk about two methods here. The first method is the Ullman easy method. And essentially what this method is, you go down to your Abyss tree. Once again, you need to fully complete your Abyss tree. You'll select Ullman here. And you'll select Abyss pits are scattered throughout the areas with abysses. So you select this one right here, and then Ullman right here. And then you're just printing raw currency through the Abyss chest and also getting diamonds as well as you spawn rogue exiles. The reason for that is that this node right here makes Ullman may have currency chest. And this is like really often. You just get a ton of currency each map, and it's very easy to do. This was a strat I did for the most of the day, and the strat I was just doing for the longest, to be honest. It's just very easy. It was very chill to do. Now the harder strat, but will be more rewarding if you can do it, is the Amananu strat. So you take Amananu right here, and then you also take increased effectiveness for each closed pit up to 100%. So 100% effectiveness, they can get pretty tanky in these 6 mod, 3 tablet, tier 15 maps. So do keep that in mind, that your character probably has to be decently geared to handle these type of hard maps. And then yeah, you're just dropping a ton of omens, so Abyssal Echoes, Omen of Lights, all that. You keep in mind, you do have to pull out the Amananu rares from the darkness for optimal drops. If you're not sure what this is, I would try to look up a guide for this, but it's very simple. Essentially, the Amananu rares will spawn this big darkness cloud on them, and you have to pull them out, walk out, make them follow you, kill them outside of this cloud, and they have a higher chance of dropping the good omens like Omen of Light and Abyssal Echoes. Yeah, those are the two main strats that I'm doing right now. For the tower setup, you can get any type of modifiers on here. They're all pretty good. You can get rarity, monster effect, additional rares, pretty much anything that gives more juice to your map. If the modifier sounds like it improves your map, you just use it, right? I'm not too picky on my tablet modifiers right now because I don't really have enough sustain to be that picky, and a lot of people aren't selling it as well. Of course, this will change in the upcoming days. But yeah, anything that gives juice is good. If you are doing the easier strat though, an increased rogue exile spawn chance is extremely good for farming diamond jewels, because obviously the more exiles you spawn on a map, the higher chance will get consumed by Abyss, and they get consumed by Abyss, you get the diamond jewel. You don't know what the diamond jewel is. It's this jewel right here, Heart of the Well. These are worth an insane amount of money, especially if you get like double as extra, as you can see here. They are just worth so much. So yeah, farming these jewels is definitely extremely profitable right now. So I would recommend on doing. It's also a pretty easy strat. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's pretty much how I farmed all my currency. Of course, you have to pick up, the items as well. It's not just like raw currency drops. You have to pick up the rares, the correct normal bases. Make sure you're crafting correctly, right? A lot of my currency just comes from the crafting, from the items I pick up off the ground. As for my ring, if you want to see it, we have 55 raw divines, 218 chaos, and 887 exalts. So yeah, as you can see, the vast majority of my currency is coming from items that actually drop on the ground, and not from raw currency off the ground. Although there definitely is a decent amount of raw currency off the ground as well. Yeah, that's about it. That's how I made it. Pretty much all my currency. What I'm doing right now, the strat I'm doing. I plan to have a full Atlas guide out probably sometime this week, and probably like a more in-depth farmer strategy when I get even like even a better strat going. Right now, the early sustain is kind of rough. I've been doing maps all day. I'm currently level 95, and I only have like 7 more Abyss tablets or 6 more Abyss tablets. So I only been using 1 Abyss tablet because the sustain is rough. If I could use 3 Abyss tablets, I would, but I just cannot sustain 3 Abyss tablets. So I'm using 1 Abyss tablet, 1 precursor, and then usually like 1 overseer tablet, or you can use an unlimited mechanic if you want. Combine it with ritual, deli, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. But yeah, that's about it.